Hi, this is Angie Chek, and my book series is titled Shamanite. My book is an inspirational memoir, and it starts off with my childhood history about I was born with croup, which is a medical condition, and I had asthma as a child, and I was trying to figure out why I had that. My brother, who was perfectly healthy, did not. And so I started studying about herbs and medicines that were natural, because the medications that the doctors gave me would make my body feel jittery, and I would have like hallucinations from the drugs, and I didn't feel right. So I started to experiment, and I learned things like catnip and how that helped my body. And through my study of herbology, I started to share with my friends and family about how they could heal their ailments with herbs as well. And so this took me on a journey of wanting to learn more about how life works. So I became a biologist, and I went to school and learned about biology. And then ultimately I went back to school to learn about nutrition. And so I could learn about how to keep your body healthy by eating the right foods and the right combinations. And so my path continues where, as I was working as a nutritionist and working with people, I started training people as a personal trainer and teaching people how to become healthier. I started having visions and started to realize I was seeing things like the deceased relatives. And I started doing energy healing, and when I was doing my energy healing, I noticed that I would be surrounded by people, and I started noticing that these people were coming to help me heal others. And my story that I share with you in my sample content is that first chapter where I talk about my great-grandmother who passed away from being shot. And what I discovered when I was doing my healing work is this great-grandmother was coming to visit me. And when I realized that, I told my mom, I said, "Mom, you're never going to believe this, but my great-grandmother is coming and she's working with me." And my mom said, "Well, you know, we don't know anything about her because your grandmother was a newborn child and she never talked about them. My grandmother was raised by 3 nuns in a convent." So my mom had to dig really deep and ask some elders in Mexico about this mysterious woman that was my great-grandmother. And so she came back to me and shared some information, and I was able to find out more details about her life through it, and then later it was confirmed through my relatives. And I found that absolutely amazing. And so as I was working through the healing practices, I delved deeper into shamanism, and I joined Michael Harner's school of shamanism. And I started working with death and dying. They have a whole course on this, and through that, I found deeper information about my great-grandmother and how she was still in the middle world. She had died suddenly, and so my book talks about the revelation about, oh my goodness, my great-grandmother has not passed on, her soul is still on the earth plane. And so how impactful that was on my family, my lineage, to know that I was able to take my grandmother into the heavens and save her soul, per se. And so in this work, I also share about how I went into mystery school. I joined 9 Gates Mystery School and learned about the chakra system and learned about what it is about these subtle energy fields inside the body. And through that knowledge, I learned about why I am here on the planet today. And what I discovered is that I'm here to inspire others. And so these stories that I'm sharing throughout my 4 chapters are designed to inspire those to tap into their hidden gifts, to understand their true reason for being alive, and to not be as scared of the unseen, but to really embrace it. And so truly becoming alive and to help others with those gifts. And so I thank you for looking at my book submission, and I look forward to hearing from you.